Are you gonna be good? Ooh. What do you see, babe? You see the red dot, huh? What's this up here? What's this? Look. Amelia. Ooh. You're so focused on that little red dot. Oh. Glad that wasn't in the microphone. I don't know if they heard it or not. Okay, here we go. There you go. Now you see it. Hey. Yes. Okay, should we start the show, baby? We have a lot of catching up to do because we haven't streamed in 3 weeks. We took 2 weeks off, so we've got lots of updates. So, happy holidays from our home to you. And hello, Mom and Dad. And anyone else that's watching out there. So, Amelia has turned 5 months. Let's see, on December 31st. So, New Year's Eve, she was 5 months old. She's really fixated on the little red dot on my microphone right now. She wants to touch it. You want to touch it? Don't push it, though. It's the mute button. We had a very nice holiday. I hope you did, too. We spent Christmas Eve with my family. And then New Year's Eve, we went up to a friend's place in Wisconsin and spent a couple nights there. Amelia did pretty good. We got her own pack and play, so now we can travel and keep her in a cage. Just kidding. It's not a real cage, but kind of. All right, baby. You are determined, aren't you? She just had a bath, so she's nice and squeaky clean. And I don't know. Tell me if you've got babies or if you remember this about your babies, but it's wintertime here. We got snow coming tomorrow, but the air is so dry. It seems like her skin is just always dry. And I'm like moisturizing her multiple times a day, and it just never seems like it's enough. And I don't know if it's uncomfortable for her or not, but like behind her knee, like her knee pit, it's like super red, and I'm always just like trying to moisturize it. And I think she scratches at it because it's itchy. It's a battle. Let me know if that's normal with your babies or if I just have a baby with dry skin. I don't know. I was like, maybe we should get a humidifier in the whole house. And Bert's like, nope, we can just make sure we put it on in her room when she's sleeping, which we have. We have that. We just have to do it every day. Because it helps. It helps a lot. What's another thing that's going on, Amelia? All right, you want to touch the button? Go ahead. Go on. Touch it. Touch it. I know you want to. Do it. Okay. No more shrieking like you were just a few minutes ago. These are the grunts. She might be getting a little sleepy. How about you look at me? Hey. All right. So, I'll be honest, guys. Like, I don't know. There's something going on. I don't feel like as happy today as I have been lately. I am happy with Amelia. She brings me the most smiles. Yeah. But I don't know, like, I think I just get the winter blues a little bit, and I've got them going on right now a little. And I think that's normal and it's okay. And the fact that I know that this happens makes it easier because I know it'll pass and I know that it's not permanent. And yeah, I'm just kind of like, it's okay. Can just feel this way, be a little quiet, kind of introverted a little. And then I'll be okay. I'm very sore, and I think that has a lot to do with it. I had a doubleheader soccer game on Wednesday for my women's indoor team, and we won our semifinals, and then we won our championship game. And I scored several goals in the championship game, and it felt incredible. It felt really, really nice to contribute and to be a winner, because we were taking on a team that had won like 3 out of the last 4 championships. So I was like, oh man, I don't know if we're going to beat them. And then we did. And it was a really good game. So I'm I'm very proud of that. We've been playing broom ball. Yesterday was my second game of the season, and that was it's just a lot, you know. And then we had soccer yesterday morning, so I had 2 games yesterday. Plus it's hard to keep these days over the holiday straight, but last Sunday was New Year's Eve, and I was on my feet from something like 5 a.m. until 11 a.m. straight, working the 5K that we always put on in downtown Chicago. And yeah. And then after that, we drove up to Wisconsin, and when we got up to our friend's place, we took a curling lesson. So we had a lady teaching us like all the basics of how to like release the stones on the ice and safety and everything, and then we got to play a few ends. Guys, curling is not as easy as it looks. Like, they make it look so easy on the Olympics, and then you try it. I don't know. For Facebook friends, I posted a picture of me totally like wiped out on the ice because, yeah, I was not that good at it. Not bad, but not great. I would try again, but use a lot of muscles that I don't usually use. So that plus all the soccer and the broom ball, I am not letting my body recover, and I'm not stretching enough, and I think that's what's contributing to a lot of my my winter blues right now. So, Amanda, hey mama, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing it all. I don't know if it's a good idea or not a good idea, but take your time. Everyone goes at their own pace. I am certainly not trying to brag that I am doing all this 5 months postpartum. I am like, I work, this is my job, right? Like running adult recreational sports. So it's kind of on brand for me, and I'm probably the exception, not the rule, to like getting back into playing sports after having a baby. But congratulations on your baby, and I think you are, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're 1 month in. So congratulations on your little one, and I know it hasn't been easy. And I'm just so happy for you. I'm just overjoyed that everyone's okay, and that you've got another little one. Hey, Amy, thanks so much. Yeah, post-holiday doldrums. Yeah, that's a good way to put it too. Is like the excitement and the happiness of all that, and like all the weeks after like the holidays. How can they compare? So yeah, it's one of those comparison things. You are nuts right now, but they're still saying you look so cute. How is that? With all this grunting. So yeah, she's standing on my legs right now. I have to support her, but she's doing pretty good. She's rolling over when she feels like it, from her back to her belly, and she has not done belly to back on her own yet. That we're trying to show her the mechanics of it, but she very happily rolls over onto her side and reaches for toys. She's doing a great job on her belly, playing with toys in front of her. Oh, these are sleepy cues for sure. You ready for another nap, baby? You're not ready to go down for the night, though. This is the tricky part, where I think getting to this 5 to 6 month, I think they're supposed to go from something like 5 feedings a day to 4, or 4 naps to 3, or something like that. I don't know. It's all written down somewhere. Whatever it is she's, doing it incrementally. She's not doing it like, okay, we're just going to go from 5 naps to 4 naps and overnight, and that's it. It's like a moving target here on what's happening, and we're never like, sure, should we feed her one more time? Should we let her sleep? Should we wake her up this time of the day? So what I'm guessing is going to happen is we're going to put her down. She's going to nap for like 40 minutes. We're going to get her up, give her a quick feeding. She'll be up for another half hour, and then she'll go down by 8. That's what I'm guessing is going to happen. She got me up at 4 a.m. today. That's not normal. And I can say I don't miss that from when she was a baby, and we had to do it all night long. So it's a little crabby today. Dad is saying, have you watched any of the new Taking Care of Baby videos yet? So one of the gifts I got for Christmas was the 5 month to 24 month Taking Care of Babies videos, and we get the 3-pack of, it's like the Sleep ABCs, the Conquering Naps, and then I think there's one more. But yes, we did start watching them, and we have already learned a lot. So that's kind of how we know what to expect for this like 5-month sleep regression. And and a lot of people don't like these videos because they'll say it's the cry it out method. And while it is, like, that's not the whole thing. Like, there's so much more to it that you learn. And honestly, even if you decided crying it out wasn't for you, these videos would still work for you because she tells you what to do instead of that. And I don't know, I'm very lucky with Amelia, where she's not actually a crier at night. She will make noises, right, like to let us know she's awake, and then we go in and feed her, but she sleeps through the night enough. She's struggling here. She sleeps through the night enough where we don't have to try and sleep train her in that regard. The part that we do have to work on, though, is we are pacifier poppers. As soon as we know that her pacifier is out and she's awake and not putting herself back to sleep yet, we go in and pop the pacifier back in. But this is the part, like, we're working on getting her to do that, and she can't quite figure out how to get the pacifier in the mouth. You're so sleepy. I'm going to put you down for a second. I'm going to wrap up, and then we'll put you down, okay? Yeah, look at this. Look how sleepy she is, guys. Like, you want to know what... Sleepy cues? There you go. Look at him. All right, baby. I'm going to lay you down. I'm going to lay you down. You're going to fuss. You're going to fuss. I know it. I know. I know. I know. Okay. I only have moments here. And then I have to go put her down. Oh, are you going to be okay? Okay. And then another big thing, just kind of a project that I've been working on. There's so much around baby, but also we have our home. And one of the things that brings me joy is working on our house. And I'm installing floating shelves in our kitchen. And not a kit, not anything you can just go out to the store and get. We're doing custom ones that we can fit our pots and pans on there. And our biggest pan is 13 inches. And I don't want it hanging off the edge of the shelf. So I've been building custom ones and went to a special lumber yard, Owl Lumber in Des Plaines. And they told me that I have to do a glue up in order to get a 13-inch shelf. So I've been working on these custom made shelves, picking out the kind of wood and all this thoughtfulness. And then I ordered even like the floating shelf, like bracket, and then the tool to do the holes in exactly the right spots, and even a template for the router. And guys, I have never routed anything in my life, but I have watched so many videos. I know I can do this, and I'm going to practice, and I'm going to put up these shelves, and they're going to be fantastic. And I'm going to feel so impressed with myself, and it's going to feel good. So that's what's going on here. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay. Amanda's saying, my word for 2024 is rest. So that's 100% what I'll be doing. Oh, Amanda, you do a lot. So I think that you deserve the rest. 1 month that you've had your baby. Okay, still in NICU. But he's doing amazing. Seasonal depression is so real. Take care of yourself. Exactly. So I'm hoping that these little projects that I'm doing, that's my self-care. It's like I kind of need to just prove to myself that I can do something right. It's a weird thing. And my dad's asking if I have a router table. So for this project, I don't need a router table. What I need to do is kind of stand the shelf on end, and I have a template that screws into it, and then I just have to keep the table like basically clamped to something so that it doesn't move when I do it, and then I route around. So that's the part I just have to figure out what I'm clamping it to so that it won't move. But the other thing I've been doing lately is working on cleaning up my workshop in the basement. So I actually built a shelf above my workbench for all my screws and my nails, and my chargers are all organized, and I mounted the power strip to the wall, and I finished putting up drywall in 2 of the areas. I only have 1 spot left to do the drywall, it's like, it's me. You can see it on my face, like, right? You can tell that this is what brings me joy. So the cool thing is my workshop in the basement, when I get all my lumber back from being planed and cut to size, and I get my new tools in, I will have a space ready to fix it, to finish it. It's awesome. But yeah, I will be doing many practice goes with the router before I actually put it on my nice fancy wood. And I have to figure out how I'm finishing the wood too. That's the last bit. Well, and I have also realized, like, the wall also needs to be painted. So yeah, I'm going to paint the wall first. Can you guys hear Amelia in the background? So she's laying on her side. She's got her fist in her mouth, and she's testing out all the sounds that she can make. She's happy right now. Yes, Dad, yeah, absolutely. Tip for routing, practice on cheap wood first. I absolutely will. Yep, I will do that for sure. Yeah. And I'll do that for the drilling part too. I'm not going to just drill into this. Even though it's like foolproof, I'm still going to do practice runs on cheap wood first. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound like she's singing, right? Sometimes she makes these noises in her crib when she's in there alone in the dark. It's fun. Yeah. Oh, Amy, good idea. I will take pictures of the completed project for sure. Because I like have it in my mind that when this is done, like, this is what people are gonna be like, wow, like really impressed when they're in our kitchen. Like, look at those shelves, and then also look at the fancy pots on there, because we're kind of displaying Bert's fancy pots and pans that he's been getting for Christmas. And that the fact that I picked out the birch wood, which I know it's a soft wood. It's not as expensive as like white oak. I'm glad that I'm doing a less expensive wood, but the nice thing about birch is it matches our countertop, which is the butcher block, which is birch. So it's all going to look very like meant to be, and it matches the exact size. I'm just so excited, guys. It's going to be great. It's going to be so good. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else that I want to include in kind of like this update here. No, just how thankful I am, with friends and family, to be surrounded by just all the love and support that we've got. I don't like when she coughs like that. And I'm thankful to be the support for other people too, and that's a good feeling to just know that, I don't know. It's a two-way street. It's nice. It's just nice, and it's simple. Life is great. All right. I know it's on the short side, but I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go have some dinner. I'm going to go take care of myself. I'm going to have a cup of tea tonight. I might do some foam rolling and stretching and hopefully feel a little bit better. You guys, thank you for hanging out, and I don't know if my shelves will be done next Monday, but if they are, I'll have pictures. Otherwise, I'll see you Monday and just let you know what's going on. Thanks for hanging with me. Bye.